Hey, yo. We're back with another gosh darn stream. today's an interesting day. We're gonna have something going down fairly early on, so I have to be online on my character. So rather than holding off on switching over, we'll do this immediately. And then I have to fix the game capture as it's loading, which is always difficult. But go. Yes, we're good. All right, now we're chilling. Gotta get the Last of Us soundtrack as well, though. Oopsies. Ah. Okay, we're good. Sorry. All right. All right. Just gonna let y'all know that I am very low energy. I straight up have COVID, so I'm already gonna be low energy.
What do you want, Clyde?
You know, stopping in for a few things before I head out.
Jake's still asleep. Jake's still asleep.
We're
Jake's
not
still
gonna have any
asleep.
problems this time, are we?
Nope.
Good.
he good?
Jake, I thought I told you to go upstairs and sleep.
Is that like light?
Hey,
Yeah. What the fuck? Hi, hello.
hi.
What the
I thought I
fuck are
told
you
to go
doing here?
upstairs.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What the fuck are you doing here?
So, stopping in for a few things.
Hey, so, I'm already pretty clued in. There's a lot of things I know. I'm very clued in. I'm just, every single time something happened and you were here doing some shit, I didn't get a chance to talk to you one-on-one. So, I don't know where we thought that there was some sort of crazy line where you can do some shit that other people can do, but there's no line there. I dictate where the line was, and has always been.
Okay.
And I know it doesn't matter now because, you know, but why did you think it was a good idea to fucking pull weapons on people in here? This is what got this to happen in the first place, and then the shit with Titania, Saja, and Coyote. I had my sniper on you, by the way. I just didn't get a chance to say anything. It was a good view for a bit.
Should have taken a shot.
I was more going off of what other people were doing, because even though I knew what I wanted to do, because I just don't like when people overstep the boundaries in place, it wasn't really my say. Just based off the body language.
I thought you're the one that draws the lines around here.
Well, based off the body language of the other people that they were actually having a conversation with, I was up in my tower. But yeah, I don't appreciate any of that, like I've always said. So do what you gotta do here, and move along quick.
Yep. Sorry, I guess.
'Cause
I had a bit of a death wish, and I almost got what I wanted.
Sorry, can you run that by me one more time?
I had a bit of a death wish, so yeah, well, also, Coyote makes me really mad, so it's really easy to get into a fight with him. Anyhow, yeah, I didn't really care what I said. I said some things that were just frankly not true, because I was mad, and I didn't really care if I died, so I did it. And I'm sorry that I did it here, I guess.
Alright. So what things are handled here? What do you need?
I was just gonna say my goodbyes to any of the people here that I'm at least loosely associated with, and I'd like to go say goodbye to Sunny before I leave too.
Oh, anyway.
I never really caught where she was buried, but I know you and Talia and Dax know, so I was hoping you'd tell me.
It's so hard to trying to keep it together. I heard I don't know, man. I was there that day with you when that should happen, and I heard what you said in the past, bro. That shit's fucked. That alone doesn't make me feel comfortable. So I'm not gonna let it be up to me.
Okay, so who are you gonna let it be up to?
I mean, obviously, Dax. It's not me.
Oh boy. Look, I just want to do... You know I'm not sentimental, I just want to do this one thing. Me and Sunny had a complicated history, but... She was... Despite how things went, she was someone I was actually close to in some way. And I don't know if helping to find Dax after that whole dog goblin situation is still gonna make him wanna hand over that information.
All I know is that he may have the same exact idea, but I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable letting that info slip through my lips instead of his.
I mean, why? It's just a grave.
I mean, it's not just a grave, it's also a person.
Yeah. I mean, like, what's the worst that can happen, you know?
Maybe it's not even about a matter of something bad happening, it's just a personal preference.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was close with her too. Don't I deserve to know?
That's why I said I don't know. I don't feel comfortable based on what I've heard been said in the past, or has been said in the past between you two.
It's not like I can make the situation any worse than it already is. I'm leaving Jake forever. I just want to say goodbye.
I have already given my point.
Alright, whatever.
I mean,
Well, it's... Yeah.
If Dax gives the go-ahead, I'm assuming it's gonna be some sort of case of y'all go together, or we all go together, and that's it.
You guys think I'm gonna dig up her grave or something, or disrespect it? I'm not.
No. I personally don't. Then again, I don't know what Dax would think. I'm not gonna talk for him or think for him. But something about holding on to that shit, because I already just, I don't know, whenever I hear some fucking fucked up shit, it's like, why?
Yeah, well, I can't change what happened in the past any more than Sunny can. What has happened happened. I'm just trying to move on from it now. For what it's worth, there's a lot of things I would do differently, but I don't have that option. I'm here now, and I have one option.
Fire.
Well, where's Dax anyhow? Is he even in town?
I mean, last I heard, I mean, obviously he was at Herschel. I don't know if he's moved from there. I don't know. I mean, maybe he's moved from there, but...
Well, I guess I can go over there.
Sorry, out of character. Just getting hit with that mental block because I'm realizing that, like, if you go there, I'd have to go into old man mode, and my brain can't do that.
Also, just a sec. Miami can't get on right now. He's gonna have a delay. So hunting down Dax might have to take a back seat for a second. I don't know if you saw his message.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was the worry as well. I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah, I just I knew it couldn't go immediately, but just say what Clyde says.
Also, you don't have to go into old man mode. Maggie's there.
Yeah. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know how Herschel's doing, bro. Man's is a fossil. I forgot I had these.
What's that?
Just some shit I found on Infected the other day. Forgot to take it out of my bag. And I'm too lazy to go upstairs, or not upstairs, but to the trade post and just like put it into the existing pool of goods. Bro, I be spacing out midstream. It's crazy. I be thinking about some things unrelated to stream. I'm just like, huh, yeah, I could do that. Oh, fuck.
This county is so weird, but I'm gonna miss it.
I almost envy that you're leaving.
Yeah, you're pretty stuck in, aren't you?
Yeah, this place kind of blows.
Sure. Where'd you go? If you had a chance to start over.
I mean, I have a lot of places, realistically, that I could just go for safety. Like, I think Atlanta would be a good place.
That place is popping in terms of settlements.
Yeah. I mean, also Peace of Mind performed there a couple times. There's one worry that kind of found out because I went to one of their concerts one time. And I'd gone to a bunch. Just on this one off chance, I found someone that I wasn't particularly wanting to see. And my assumption is that this person that I thought disappeared reappeared in the opposite direction that they ditched me in, if that makes sense. So they ditched me in the north, and then they appear back in the south. Like, further south from where we originally left together. So, my assumption is that she's living there, probably. Unless that was like a one-time chance to try and find me, because she was my ex.
Oh.
So, that's the one downside of going to Atlanta. It's a pretty big downside.
Yeah, no kidding.
Fuck, I don't really know. Besides that, I really don't know. I have to build up from scratch again, essentially.
Yeah, that's true. I'm feeling that myself right now, but it's a bit freeing in a way.
I would just hold up in a building that's already established and then fortify it from there, rather than, you know, build something from scratch. Unless you wanted something secret, like in the woods or something. Which is a lot, I'd say, more complicated, because you have to, like, figure out how to do that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Of course, it gets boring after a while.
Also, holding up a secret like that is always just not fun. Because you could think that you're driving there alone, and then you look behind you, you're being tailed, so you have to act like you're going somewhere else to not be suspicious.
Yeah, but then where
Yeah.
can you even go, right?
Yeah, if you're already on the way to your secret path. I don't know why we're talking about. Oh no, yeah, we're talking about bases and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Also kind of weird that both of us got ditched by our crazy exes. Hope you at least got to keep your shoes.
Yes, but I lost my bike.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
It was like a motorbike too. It was a really nice motorbike. It was like a blue, like a sky blue kind of motorbike. Kind of
Nice.
shiny, but also not like it's like a sparkled finish. Like not like sparkles, but it looks elegant. You know what I mean? Like it's got like a sparkly elegance to it. It was a gift. Yeah, it was a gift. Honestly, dude, I think it was just a gift from her. She just took it.
Well, when you saw her in Atlanta, did you tell her to give it back?
It was not even the first thing that came to my mind, honestly. I didn't.
That's fair.
I mean, honestly, if they still had it, then, I mean, it's the apocalypse. They stole my weapon, or not my weapon, my bike. So I couldn't exactly like pull my weapon out in the middle of a venue and be like, "Hey, you took my bike like 14 years ago." It was a really long time ago.
There. Did you guys talk at all? Like, how'd that go?
She gave me the necklace I gave her because she wanted me to have it, and I was like, cool. It really was a poor fucking attempt at anything, if it was at all.
Well, good on you for keeping her away, at least. You did a lot better than I did, considering my ex came to town and just let her shack up with me almost immediately. She turned out to be crazy, then
dude,
awful.
if she ever tried that shit with me, I don't even know, dude. Because, like, the history there is just too insane, you know? Like, she also shrugs it off like it's nothing.
Relatable, actually, yeah.
She kind of just, when I told her, like, the exact reason why I do not want to associate with her anymore, she says, yeah, I get it. And then continues on with the conversation. Also, if she knew where I lived, I'd be a little bit worried for my safety. Just a little bit.
That's also fair.
I mean, I didn't even tell you how I lost the bike. I was sitting on the bike, right? Like, my hands were on, you know, the handles. I was ready to continue driving. And as she stepped back to get back on the bike, she recoiled back and then roundhouse kicked me in the face off of the bike.
Dang.
Obviously, she hit me in the face with, you know, the motorcycle helmet on and everything, but that still hurt like a bitch.
Yeah.
Really badly.
Yeah.
And then from there, it was gun to the head, and I was told to stay on the ground and not get up, because it's better to stay on the ground and live than get up and die.
Yeah, that is pretty messed up, dude.
from my ex. This is from my ex-girlfriend telling me this. Like, damn. What the fuck?
And people just snap in the apocalypse, you know? All the pressure and all the things so unknown. But then there's others that were kind of always like that and just show their true colors, so who knows?
But you can see why I'd be scared that she knows where I live, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. If I had to be honest, though, I think, like, if I ended up going to Atlanta, I don't know, when I had to, like, I don't know, something forced me, and I got into a fight with them or something because they went crazy or something, I could probably handle myself if I had my bat and, like, a pistol. Maybe.
I always like to think you'd come out on top, right?
Yeah, but it's also like a matter of like time has passed, but also she's a black belt in kung fu, and not exactly afraid to just spring to action. So she could just be sitting. Like, I remember one time in high school, a really long time ago, I think it was gym class or some shit. God, what was it? I think it might have been, like, full team basketball or something, or, like, everybody's playing basketball in the same game. And she's on the bench. Everybody's up, and then she gets called in, and it's insane. She's just like a tiger, just going right in. Only reason why I saw that is because I'm sitting down, and then she's getting up, and it's just like, okay. You just see her disappear. Well, you see her get up, and then as soon as you sit back down, she's just dunking. Somehow.
Dang. Are you guys high school sweethearts?
We knew each other way before that. It was like closer to middle school.
Wow. That betrayal was years in the making. Years and years.
A lot more personal, yeah.
Sucks, dude.
Eh. I'm doing alright.
You'd be one of few. Anything that happens to people these days.
Curious, do you ever draw these stories from any real experiences, or you just make that whole thing up on the fly? I usually draw them from... I do it on the fly sometimes, mostly, actually.
You'll probably hate me forever because I've done a lot of really messed up stuff in the past, and not too, pretty recently too, which is, I understand. It is what it is. It is what it is. But almost getting executed by Aja gave me some mental clarity that I hadn't had in months, almost a year. I have been very not okay myself, and like I said, I had a death wish, and that's why I said a bunch of untrue stuff about Aja and got in a fight with Coyote. Also, Coyote sucks, but that's beside the point. But no matter where I go, I'm gonna try to be different, whatever that means. And I'm sorry for all the stuff and any grief I caused you. And you've done a lot of really good things for the people of Knox County, and I'm a little jealous of that, honestly. But it's good that they got you, because they need people like you, I guess. Even if this place sucks.
You want to know the key to making a place better when you're living in it?
Well, I botched this one, so maybe I can use it for the next one.
Not sucking.
Huh. Easier said than done.
Yeah, that's why this conversation's happening.
Yep.
Regardless of everything, I appreciate the thought.
Yeah, dude. I mean it. And, guess if I'm really gonna miss Vi and I'm gonna worry about her, knowing that you're around makes me feel a little better. That she still has some good people here to rely on.
I mean, hell, if she ever does need a place to be, she can always come here if she needs assistance. It's whatever. I'll always be here to back someone up.
I know you will. That's good of you. Who's the nerd?
Huh, wow.
What? Don't you know her?
Yeah. Well, why was your first assumption nerd?
I don't know. Well, she just kind of looks like an egghead. Maybe it's the haircut.
Newsflash, bozo. Their nickname is Egg.
No way. Seriously?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
A lot of things are funny, I'd say.
Hmm.
Hi, Egg. How's it going?
You like to stand, right?
All right.
Sure, yeah. I like to stay on my feet in case something bad happens.
Fair. I mean, there's that temp ban, but since you're leaving, dude, if you want to sit down, just go for it.
Yeah, what the hell, why not?
It's starting to get a little colder out, so I'm gonna go sit out by the fire.
Let's see if I can find...
All right.
You gotta take out one of his big guns. I don't give a shit if you take out a big gun. I ain't scared of no motherfucker in any universe. Sorry, I don't know why I had to say it like that. God damn it. Dude, I'm like so tempted to open my Secret Santa gift. I'm just so tired of like having this underneath my bed and I can't open it. When the freaking description on it says sword. I don't know why it does, but I want to know what the hell is in this box. God damn it. Fuck, there's my phone. Oh, he got a guitar. That's fair. Yo, what's going on, Viper man? How are you? How big is the box? It's like... Oh god. Are you the one who got me my Secret Santa this year, Viper man? I swear to god. Yeah, dude. I'm looking at it and like, yeah, the description on the box literally says sword. And I'm like, I don't like. It's such a broad statement for a dude
Tell
who's
your
a
guys'
fan
dad
of.
bye from me too, by the way.
Huh? What?
Your guys' dad? Aaron?
Yeah.
Tell him goodbye for me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I will.
Cool.
What happened? What?
Dad, are you up on the balcony?
Yeah, what's up?
Huh.
Oh,
I'm leaving forever. Bye. Well, not right now, but I
What?
will be leaving forever. I'm
why?
gonna be leaving forever. Long story. I almost got killed by my ex.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you said it, Barb.
Well, sorry to hear it, man.
It's all good. Probably for the best. Keep being good, dude.
Yeah, you too, man. I mean, it sucks to see anybody go.
Yeah. I'll be okay, though. Just hope you guys stay okay, too.
You want to tell me where you end up? Maybe I can ship you out some logs or something.
Well, I'm not going to the forest. I already talked to Jake about that one. And I'll send a postcard or whatever. People still do that, I don't know.
Well, who needs what,
Oh, sorry, my brain's fucking falling apart.
Well, who knows when you'll need some, wood to fortify the walls that you take over, you know?
Yeah, you got a point. Alright, well... I'll keep in touch, I guess.
Yeah, no worries. We're always here.
Oh. Love you, man. You're great. You never change.
Love you too, dude, and, I mean...
Oh wait, actually,
You guys have a pretty cool dad.
yeah. Sorry, I literally meant to say love you too and stay safe, but I didn't. I didn't hold down the mic, so.
It's all good.
So Bar said it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. He's got more energy than all of us, so yeah. Yours came through in a see-through bag. Oh God. It literally says sword. It says DESC and then sword, and I'm like, bro, disc, sword. I want to know what's inside of this right now, cause it's pretty hefty too. It's not a joke box. Like, it's a big box. I really don't know like what it could be. The thing is, I don't think in.
Yeah, good that he has all that energy in his retirement.
I know I wouldn't be able to have that much. I'd curl up in a fucking ball. I already do that.
Yeah, you were out cold when I first got here.
Yeah, it's a habit. I don't know what's going on.
Not like emotional. Have you talked to that Herschel guy or anyone else that knows medicine?
No, I haven't said anything. I mean, honestly, it's not much of a bother because the days are kind of just slow. So I don't really care. It's just whatever. Like, I'm not building anything. the only idea that I've really had is a rough one that it would essentially set the basis for new walls that would encompass the entire northern part of this area. This being the centerpiece that people would go to interact with the people who live within the big box that I'm gonna build eventually. I want to encase the LSS properly rather than have it have not like roads that, I mean, there's some roads that go up and around that are kind of, I'd rather have them behind walls, if that makes sense.
Sure, yeah. An actual community.
Yeah, an actual community, but also, like, my thought process is that if we encase some of the roads, we can make it safe, and then we can start cutting into the woods in certain directions and start building, like, custom homes within those boxes. Or within the box that I'm gonna build, the gigantic wooden wall. It would essentially just be walls that go all the way to the coast.
Well, that would be quite the undertaking.
It's a lot of space, too. It would have to be planned out, and we have to get enough space to sustain staying there.
No kidding. Maybe it'll pull your dad out of retirement to help him out with you.
I think if I told him this this project, he'd probably have a heart attack.
I think Dad's building days are over.
There.
Oh, that's not good.
Now we freeze to death.
There's 2 pieces of wood here, but it's like nothing. Yo! Thank you so much for the Prime. One more, and it's a year's worth of subs to you, Dad. Let's go. It's pretty lit. Appreciate you, dude. It's been lit. I mean, honestly, I've lost energy for streaming because I've been focusing on other things, but it's been fun keeping in touch with people. Hell, I don't like playing Dead by Daylight anymore, so I think if that says anything. I mean, hell, I think thing is, I think everything teaches. Everything that you experience in life is something to teach the soul that you're, you know, the soul that you have, and the soul that you're, you know, going through. I think DVD was there to teach me to fucking laugh at people who take games too seriously because they make themselves look like clowns. Like, dude, I remember when we had that game together, Bill. I remember, like, I know you weren't even the source of the anxiety that I was having. I was just a brand new player, but I was kind of being a dick regardless of the situation, and I looked like a clown. I did. And you know what? I think it's funny. I think it's really funny. Like, that's all I can view it as now. I don't see it as a bad thing. I don't see it as a mistake that I made. I just see it as funny.
Yeah,
Because...
I hate that I've gotten so sentimental, but I think I'm gonna drive out to the old pool house I used to live at. See it one last time before I leave too. Maybe I'll do that in the morning.
Yeah, but we all got past it. It was a learning experience for all. Yeah. And I've enjoyed it. Excuse me. And I've enjoyed your streams a lot since, and I appreciate that. The thing is, I'll always bring up that story now as a way to be like, I was also a problem, because I was also a problem. Like, I was just very stressed out, because I'm not gonna lie, that fucking time period sucked butt. That entire time period was not fun. 2021, considering it was like the beginning of me playing, it had to be 2021. Still on occasion, we beat a killer pretty bad, and then before we go to find who it is, oh no, what if this is laughable? third game may never come. It's because I never play anymore, man, and I never play killer anymore. And all I can say is, it's not even the fault of anybody. It's not that I don't like playing killer. Well, actually do not. I despise and hate playing killer. But it's not even like survivors drove me away from playing killer. It's like, I could play clown and be totally fine. Like, I could get like a solid 2K if I tried really hard. Who else would I want to play? I think I'd be really good at Chucky. I already know I'd be good at Chucky. Dude, the fact that he got added, I almost installed that day. I almost did. I almost installed the day he got added, but I was like, there's something about it. I'm not installing this update. I don't know. I'm gonna wait. And then it ended up like the game is in its worst possible state ever now. It's like, dude, the community is made up of minds that struggle and or refuse to change, and that's what leads to game communities exploding and therefore failing, because everybody is so stuck up and just cares too much about their own point of view when they should be looking at both points of view, like the survivor and the killer point of view. The people who have that narrow-minded survivor mindset and only care about survivor, and if you are at all doing something to make a survivor's game unfun, then you're a dick, you're a motherfucker, you're a son of a bitch, and also your mom is too. It's like, where's the logic in that? Like, like, it is the easiest way to make me see someone, okay, child. That's it. The conversation ended. Child. Like, it's in slow motion, you snap, aim your finger down, and then just say that single word, the C word, child. Because you can't interact with people who have that narrow mindset. I did see that too, by the way, the fact that Ots is wanting to give up on DBD and focus on doing, obviously, you know, chapter content and not the fun content, because DBD doesn't deserve to have the fun content made for it, because, I mean, actually, no, the weekly compilation, that's all fun, but I'm talking about, like, you know, the shit that he would normally do, like, with, like, oh yeah, here's an upgrade that you could probably do. Here's a suggestion that you could do. Because actually, those are the videos that I love to watch. I love to watch the videos where Ots was doing info perks and talking about it and how he thinks that it should be nerfed, or how they did it and how they should change it, or how he thinks about it. He's just not doing it anymore. Like, I watched Coconut RTS's video on it, and he was talking, and he was like, or he was watching Ots' video, and he was like, yeah, his 12-hour perk videos, right? The amount of, like, energy put into that shit is crazy. Like, I just appreciate the work that Ots has put in. I do. I remember I sent Ots a message on Twitter sometime, I think it was for, it was like a Hail Mary birthday stream message, and I was like, hey dude, I'm doing a game mode on Twitch called, like, Blindfolded Killer Challenge, and I told him in DM that I love his videos, and I think he does great content, and that I was wondering if he wanted to be the killer for that challenge. And essentially what it is I am streaming the game, I put on a blindfold, and then I stream my game to Discord, and then people join in, and then they help me play killer while blindfolded. Obviously that's a really, really tough thing to try to do, like, short notice, and I never got a response, but that's how much I trusted that guy and appreciated that guy. Like, he was the dude that I would have loved to have on my stream when I was doing DBD content regularly. Like, I still think we got a good video out of it. We're gonna cut content out of it, me and Pirate. Man. It sucks though, because Oz puts a lot of fucking work in, dude. I used to fall asleep to his his fucking videos. The 12-hour videos where he would just talk about like killer ratings or like map ratings from least to best. Or whatever. Yeah.
So what's that girl's deal?
I'd assume shy.
Hmm.
Dude, I have taquitos in the freezer waiting for me. And I'm low-key wanting...
You know where she came from?
Actually, no. One day I just woke up and they were here. And I was like, you know what? This fucking happens every day. Okay. I went back to sleep.
That's fair.
Also considering that I'm not always the one answering the door here. So some people get let in and I'm just like, okay. That's fine. It's kind of the point. Also, when I'm asleep, this place doesn't stop operating. Kind of has to keep operating.
Alright.
Let me get some water, 1 second.
Okay.
Cool. Yummy! But nah, yeah, the reason why I brought that up is because there's, like, I don't know. It was like one of those out on a whim things that I wanted to see if it would work. Obviously it didn't, but I wasn't expecting it to. It just, like, it's one of those things that I'm trying to say. Always put yourself out there if you can, you know? You never know what could work, what does and what doesn't work is dependent on if you try it in the first place, you know? If you try it, then you'll know. If you don't try it, then you'll never know. It's kind of where I'm at. Like, I'm literally trying to see if I can be an actor. It's just something I'm doing. It's not like it's guaranteed to work, but I'm dedicated on making it work. I'm dedicated on making everything fall into place for me. I'm dedicated on putting in the hours to get into a character and create a character. On a different note, I started playing Project Zomboid a few weeks ago. I bought it like 10 years ago and played it a few hours and shelved it. Has the acting desire stemmed from roleplay, or has the roleplay desire stemmed from acting?
She talk? Is she also Russian like that one game?
Hold on.
She understand English?
Clyde, you could call out and say hello.
I said so. Didn't say anything.
Oh, hi.
You good?
I'm a little cold. You good?
I can definitely say that the acting desire stemmed from roleplay. It's not even this kind of roleplay. I started out roleplay on Twitter.
They tell me your name's Egg, huh?
12 years old. Probably one of the
I
worst
guess so.
coping mechanisms I ever had when I was young. I was glued to my phone, typing up stories
And you are?
with friends.
Clyde, Clyde Thompson.
Regularly used it until 2019. Regularly.
Nice
So
to
like
meet you,
7
Clyde.
years roleplay. Playing characters. I started playing male characters, and then over time I got
Yeah, you too.
comfortable enough to roleplay female characters.
Sure, one or two people have probably warned you
Ended
to
up
stay away
making
from me.
like the first roleplay account for a Chloe Price, for Life is Strange, which was one of my favorite
Beam Jake here.
characters. Hello. Yep, I'm here. I'm like half spaced out, by the way. So yeah.
Oh, I feel that.
It is late. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I've put myself into many different frames of mind, even female frames of mind. I think when it comes to playing female characters, it's a lot different though. I'm not like
I'm gonna get a little shut-eye and then,
I never physically
Go check
embodied
out an
a
old place
character.
in the morning.
It was all in writing, so I only
See
really
how
had
it's doing.
character thoughts.
See if any raccoons got inside.
Kind of, little bit.
Like, there's a
Not
family of
like-
raccoons inside now?
It was more like, so what would this character think, and I would write it down as opposed to actually having the thought in my head. But what,
Kinda
if
like
I
living at the
act,
top
I
floor,
actually
like a
have
penthouse,
to,
like a
I have
raccoon
to
penthouse.
flip it and actually think the thoughts. I have to write down the thoughts and then think them
Good
on a
castle,
timer
honestly.
as the scene's going, kind of.
Things amongst men, but raccoons.
My school taught me a ton of shit about like the moment before you enter a scene. You have to think about what your character's doing, how they're feeling, what body temperature they have, what clothes they're wearing, how that affects when they're walking into the room. Do they remove their clothes to a point? Do they take off their shoes? Do they take off their socks? What's their reaction? Is the floor cold? Is the floor dirty? How are you gonna react? You know, like, this is everything that I've learned. You know, like, it actually makes you start to analyze yourself. Like, I've started to analyze my tells and, like, my hand movements. How I, like, scratch my face. How I slouch my back. How I recoil at a word, or how I recoil at a phrase, or how I recoil at a sentence, you know? I don't know. Little things. Or, like, you know, someone will be like, that's stupid, you know, and I'll be like, body language shift, you know, like, interesting to see how, like, my body will respond to this shit. I'm kinda hungry. Oh, and I kind of stopped talking about the whole roleplay thing, but the roleplay stopped. I think it was just because I stopped enjoying it. So I stopped enjoying the thing that I like did regularly with like other people, and now But the thing is, I think I was just writing a lot when I was younger because I didn't know what my goal was. I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself. But if I discovered, if I discovered what I wanted to do earlier, like through schooling and actually doing things, because my mom was always like, "Oh yeah, what do you want to do, honey?" And then she would show me, and I was just like, "I don't know what I want to do." Like, why isn't there like a thing where I can test this shit out? Like, I would love to do that. Because they didn't like let me test something out. I just have to like go for it. I have to sign up for the club. Sign up for the club. I'm like, what? I don't want to just sign up for something I don't know what it is. Then you miss out on it. I'm like, okay. Fuck. Or like I signed up for it and then I suck at it and I'm like, I can't sign up for anything else. Okay, cool. Like, I literally remember getting taken out of band because they said it boiled down to I sucked. essentially, at band. I sucked at band. I was so bad at band that they just took me out of band because I sucked. That's how bad I was. Like a kid in elementary school, they're like, this guy cannot play a fucking trumpet. This guy sucks. Worth down. You can't play a fucking trumpet. Like, what the fuck going on? I don't know, man. I've written male and female characters for about 20 years. I enjoy writing female characters more because it forced me to be someone else. Yeah, thing is, it was further along into the... Dude, there was a lot of things that happened that would make people go, what? In my schooling. There's a lot of things. And also a lot of unfair things and biased things because of mistakes that happen. That I already know when I grow up, I'm going to write a holy hell of a lot of things into a book and then upload it. I'm going to include names, I'm going to include descriptions, I'm going to include bullshit stories and horrible things said to me. Promise. There's a lot of things. And I don't know, man. I hold a grudge to a point, you know, like I'll always hold a grudge when it's like it is bad enough. Like, I'm never gonna forgive one person for something that they said, you know, but I'm not gonna wish ill will on them, you know? So, when I say, like, I'll include names, it's like a first name, you know? Because I only remember the first names. I don't remember the
So where'd you wander in from, new girl?
I don't care. But let me specify on that, though. They also put me into this class in elementary school where I'd play board games with, like, I'm not saying this to be rude, and I also have,
I'm
like,
sorry, what?
Special needs and, like, disabled
Where'd you
people in
wander
my
in from?
family. Like, they, like, put me into a class with, like, special needs kids. Because they thought there was something wrong with me,
Yeah, it was Georgia this time of year.
Because this is like a literal thing in my head that matches up. Because I got taken out of band and they didn't know what class to put me in
Warm,
because I couldn't,
I guess.
like, all the clubs were closed.
Doesn't
Like,
sound
I
so
couldn't
bad.
go into another club.
Maybe I'll go visit Georgia,
So they
Jake.
put me into a special needs class where I would sit in this room. And honestly, it was one of the
You
most
might
fun
like it.
classes I ever got to be a part of. It was great. It was wonderful. But I still don't know why they put me in there. Just because I wasn't good at band.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, they did? Yeah, honestly, I've been spacing the hell out.
How long were you in Georgia for?
Oh, Clyde did? No. He'd probably just shrug that off as, like,
Most of my life.
Jake not listening. And that is fairly...
Ah, even pre-apocalypse, huh?
A fair thing that he does a lot of the time.
Yeah. Only been
So,
here for a few years, I guess.
Oh, God, my head is killing me.
Oop. I'm to freeze to death.
We ran out again. I don't even remember if we have any more wood. I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
Oddly surprising for you.
I haven't chopped in a bit.
That's it.
It's literally been a long time, though. Like, it actually has. It's
Wireless fire pin.
There used to be how many planks over here? Like,
All led up to this.
huh?
No further.
There's a singular plank.
The cold, icy grip of death already caressing me.
Pain.
Just me?
I mean, I'm a little cold, yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna die. Not from this, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you died from this, you'd be going out like a chump.
I'm a bit of a chump myself.
Not a lot of people would admit that.
I'm honest.
It's a little bit of wood.
Thank you,
Your
Jake.
fault.
I doubt there's more anywhere in here, but I'm gonna look.
No, you gotta tell people you're not a chump. You tell them they're chumps.
I don't like insulting people much.
You insult yourself.
Maybe I don't consider myself people.
I don't think there's any wood in
You
here.
zombie? An alien? A werewolf? A vampire?
Jinx
Well,
just like,
okay,
hey,
well,
yo,
could I be a
show dude, I
werewolf?
know you're dead, bro,
Yeah, why
but
not?
did you by chance have any
You got
wood?
zombies. Bit by a
Fuck.
zombie, turn into a zombie. Maybe find a werewolf, turn into a werewolf. Get bit.
Well, hope it's not a full moon.
Let me see if I can get any planks out of this shit. I'm gonna take it down anyways.
I think if you turned into a werewolf, your head fur would still be helmet shaped.
Fuck kind of question is that? Fuck. Is the whole place or excuse me, is this whole place all your stuff, or is it a collection of players? Or a collective of players?
You want me to find out? You gotta find a werewolf.
No, that didn't work. Wait, no, I can still put that in.
I suppose.
It is, well, this
Living
section over
amongst
here
the
is an
zombies.
actual
Who says
inn.
there aren't werewolves out there, right, Jake?
What the fuck? Werewolves?
Yeah. You have zombies. Why not werewolves?
Grr.
Look, there's one now.
I told you.
Not buying it.
What, you don't think I'm scary?
I didn't say that. I just said you're not a werewolf.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Also, werewolves are, in my opinion, just, I don't know, giant wolves, dude.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, they stand on 2 feet. They could probably take out like 20 zombies. Probably more.
Is this what you're telling me
Doesn't
you're
sound
gonna
so
try to
bad.
become when you leave? You're gonna try to become a fucking werewolf.
Why not? You know, put your mind to whatever, and you if you believe you can achieve. Better than turning into a zombie, right?
I mean, honestly, if you believed you could turn into a zombie, you could probably do that pretty easily.
Yeah, that's true. I got in for that one though. Werewolf though, or vampire. Except for then you wouldn't be able to come out in the daytime, and you couldn't eat garlic bread. You
Yeah,
have to
no,
be invited in everywhere.
no, that sucks. That doesn't sound fun.
No.
Imagine if you had to pee, no one will let you inside.
Oh, that'd be the worst. You get arrested for public indecency.
You get arrested for that?
Yeah,
Under what law?
public indecency law.
But, who's enforcing?
Werewolves.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Or Jake, I don't know.
No one's enforcing. I mean, don't make me have to fucking put in policies for my fucking public. There are rules against that. Obviously, don't be indecent here, please. God.
I rest my case.
And no, I
Public
mean,
indecency
Thank you,
laws.
officer.
werewolves aren't going to tell you to not or be or. Wait, werewolves will tell you to be indecent? Wait, I'm confused. Wait, they'll tell you to
Well, their
stop
clothes will
being
get ripped
indecent?
off anyway.
I think what happens when you turn into a werewolf, then you turn back, and then suddenly, you're indecent.
Oops, you ripped your pants.
Dude, I'm sorry, but I just can't. Werewolves, no. I don't know, man. I don't think they're real.
We live in a sea of zombies, and you're telling me you don't believe there might be one werewolf out there?
I do not believe in werewolves.
Okay, what about aliens?
That one, I mean, I physically, literally cannot prove.
You prove that there are no werewolves?
I mean, I don't have to leave the earth to find werewolves. If they were here, I'd already know
Exactly.
that they're here. And you would too.
I mean,
What is Clyde rambling on about now?
He's trying to convince me that werewolves are real, and I just broke it by saying that if I want, he said, hey, do you believe in aliens? Then why don't you believe in, werewolves or something like that? And I'm just saying, bro, if I can't go to space to find aliens, and I also can't find werewolves in space. But if you could find werewolves here on Earth, wouldn't you think we'd know by now?
what if the werewolves just don't want to make you aware that they're werewolves?
What about the aliens
Werewolf.
then?
Same thing. They could be here.
But no.
They could be an alien.
No, but no, they're not. They're not here.
Egg did say that she's not a person.
It's true, I did say that.
Yeah. Maybe she's an alien. I mean, maybe that explains the haircut.
I mean,
As
They're
insensitive
obsessed with
as
my hair.
always.
I'd say
I see you too, Tally.
assume that we're all people, right?
I'm not the one that said egg isn't people. Egg said egg isn't people.
We'll be up.
How do you know egg's not a werewolf?
Clyde, stop with the upward inflection speaking.
Upward inflection, what's that?
You're talking and then questioning upward inflection. That's how you usually start your ramblings.
You know what, Doc? I think you're right.
Yeah. No, I've dealt with you a lot, Clyde. It's not about being a doctor. I don't need a doctorate to know you.
Aw. You do care.
But as I was saying, sorry. Yeah, this is like an inn for everybody who shows up. So they come in through the front gate, which is like kind of, literally right here, which is wide open for some reason. I love that. I love that we
How
have
you
just
doing, Talia?
no safety measures right now. We're just
Not bad.
doing our thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Been keeping busy at home.
Nice. I bet. Little rugrats and all.
Oh, Grimm's got them right now. I'm back at Dad's.
Oh, nice. What's he doing?
So I've only had to worry about one rugrat, thankfully, and one grumpy old man.
Hmm. How's he been?
Well, he's been better, but he's recovering.
Good, good. I'm gonna head out in the next day or two, so I'm just trying to send my goodbyes. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you would tell me, where Sunny's grave is.
Nope. That's a Dax thing.
Oh, you too, huh?
Yep. Look, she was closer to Dax than to anyone. It only makes sense that he's the one who should have a say in it.
Not to say that I wasn't closer at one point. Not like I'm gonna go there to spit on her grave.
Look, I don't know what happened between you and Sunny. I do know that you made her feel like a terrible person on multiple occasions. If it were entirely up to me, no, I wouldn't tell you. Let Sunny rest in peace. But again, it's not my call. It's Dax's.
Oh boy. I know I did that, and maybe part of it is I want to go say I'm sorry.
I'm not changing my decision, Clyde.
Yeah, alright. Thanks anyways.
I put taquitos in the air fryer. Hey, Dex.
Oh, hey, Jake.
I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I know it's just because
Hey, Dex.
the character model doesn't show it immediately. I was gonna say you're feeling better or looking better, and then he immediately started fucking, and then he's limping.
The amount of painkillers in my system
Ugh.
recently, but
I feel so bad.
Don't doubt it.
God.
That old Herschel guy. Put you back together, okay?
I kinda. I mean, I've still got another surgery to sit through at some point over the next few months, but it's looking up.
Herschel knows what he's doing. I'll get you back together in no time.
And how the guy saved my life.
It's mostly the legs, you know, and they're pretty smashed up.
See, that I think there's one thing that I remember from that lapse of time where there was just that coma. I do feel like I faded in and out a couple times, and I just thought maybe it was like, you know, I didn't know if it was like real or not, but kind of like Herschel telling war stories. But I haven't heard him like say it outside of like that occurrence, if that makes sense. So when I was in the fucking coma, I was like, why am I remembering something about a World War II event? In a tank? I don't know, like, for real, like, it's confusing.
You got war flashbacks via osmosis. Secondhand PTSD.
I mean, I was definitely not there, so I don't think I could ever get something close to that.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I came in through the back, by the way. Was trying key. I think he gave me a key. Got in the back garage door, locked it on my way through, but
That's alright.
I didn't want to clog up the parking lot out here.
That's whatever.
Do you need anything, Dex? Water, food?
No, I'm good. Yeah, I don't know where you've been, Clyde. I was at the Merc house like a week ago.
Well, I was recovering from gunshot to the face.
Yeah, so I heard.
Yeah, I've just been working on getting everything ready. I'm splitting for good, so I'm saying my goodbyes and all that.
Yeah, Violet told me that part too.
Yeah.
Trust me, coming from somebody that I guess got out of Nox, it's not the end of the world. Well, it is, but you know.
Yeah. Not the second end of the world. Yeah, I'm trying to see the silver lining. I'm gonna miss Vi, but he's got some good people here to help take care of her and watch her back, so. I think I'm gonna go see my old place, see how it's doing. For whatever reason, I don't know. Say goodbye to Boot.
Well, I can tell you for sure it's still burnt down.
I guess almost dying and not gave me some clarity and made me extra sappy, and I hate it. Just want to see it one last time before I go.
I don't blame you.
I was also hoping I could say goodbye to Sunny, but I don't know where she's buried.
You okay, Dax?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm fine.
These guys said it's up to you to tell me if you want to, and you have no reason to do so, really. But I was hoping maybe you would. I'm not gonna go there to disrespect her or anything like that. I just want to say goodbye before I never come back. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's towards, you know, when things got later, you know, I don't want to salt wounds here, but she really didn't like you, man.
Yeah, I know it ended up being that way. It's hard to explain. But, even if I didn't act right a lot of the times, do the right thing, I did really care about her. And she was the first person in this county that really thought that I could maybe do better.
Yeah, well, she was family to me, you know, even before this whole outbreak business.
Yeah, that's probably why These guys, left it to you to decide if I can go see her one last time. I do genuinely mean it. I'm not going there in terms of any ill will or to spite her or anything. This is the last chance I'm gonna get, you know?
No, I get it. It's rough, you know. I haven't even been back there since, you know,
You don't have to, Dax. I can take him if you're okay with it, but only if you're okay with it.
no, I really should go. I mean,
Okay. Do we want to do it just maybe you and me? Maybe Jake? No offense, Clyde.
Wait, you mean go there without me?
At a separate time.
no, I mean, I can one second, I gotta. I can, I mean, I can take you there, but I want to be there, you know?
I guess I can understand that. We're gonna be real awkward about it, so this is gonna help, but that's what it takes.
I mean, I'm willing to go whenever, but that's up to you, I guess.
I'd like to go with too, if that's okay.
We have a vehicle with enough seats.
I did not bring my truck. So the behemoth needs to undergo some minor repairs.
I mean, if we're all going, I could bring this. Haven't visited yet either.
Jake, I think you got someone at the front gate.
Hey, Boop.
Hey. Gate was wide open. I got nervous for a minute.
Yeah, it's a public area.
Oh, hey, Jake, you have my, I think you have my gun.
Oh shit, finally. Yeah, I forgot about that. I was meaning to get that back to you.
Nice gun, huh?
It's not like I don't have it. I know it's Granny's gun. And I have Sonny's gun now, but I really like my grandmother's gun back.
I could use a bit of mod help. The game just spawned a van on top of me while I was trying to park in what I thought was empty.
Whoopsie.
Hold on.
Bit concerning. Game's being real laggy on me, apparently.
Yeah, you're desync horrible. I see you all the way at the end of the driveway.
Odd, because I'm literally underneath the Spiffo van inside.
Yeah, I'll relog and see if that fixes it on my end.
I'm trying to drive forward and it's pulling the Spiffo van.
Okay, hang on.
I mean, I see Boots standing there, but I don't see any vehicle but the Spiffo car.
Yeah, go to the end of the driveway, because I don't even see Boot.
And then that means I'm gonna have to relog. My entire game is screwing me over.
Bear with us. We're experiencing some technical difficulties. Okay, I moved the van, that should fix it. As far as Boot's car goes, I'm gonna safeguard it.
It's a lot of cops are up.
Right, yeah, that's what that is.
Not that I care, but Talia's probably gonna yell at you if she sees you with that thing.
Oh, whatever,
Sees
man.
him with what?
He has the perk Paranoid. I think.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, or Paranoia.
Clyde, what did he have?
Yeah, I'm not his keeper.
Neither am I. And as long as it's nothing that's gonna compromise his health anymore, or prevent him from having his surgery, I'm not gonna yell at him.
There's some things I'm gonna be miss about this place, and that's gonna be one of them. Funny enough.
It is kind of funny how often Jake just freaks out, though. It is very often.
Whoa.
Bro, my brain can't today with this bullshit. Yes. Ah! Awake. Thank you.
Yeah, no, Talia
so
had a bit of
foggy
bite the
minded,
last
bro.
time I talked about it, but when I was at America, I was talking to Talia and Violet anyway, heard what happened with the, you know, shooty bit.
Yeah. Imagine they told you, yeah.
Yeah, it's, I can't say I'm surprised on either end, I mean, just objectively.
Yep. Same here. I was pretty sure I was gonna die, and weirdly enough, despite the fact that I have had a bit of a death wish, even more so than lately, I was oddly at peace with it. It's a weird feeling when you're normally feeling just awful all the time.
Yeah, I know, like, Coyote probably wants to talk to me, but you invited me out. I can't bring myself to be near her.
That's fair. And, it's no secret that me and Coyote do not get along. But I'm sure considering his history with Granny, he probably cares about you. Like devil's advocate and whatnot.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, I couldn't get into it around Talia, but I don't even know why he's what compelled him to get tied up and all that, tied up with her after, I don't know, the things she did. kind of felt like, I don't know, Sonny was the last family I had.
Ugh. I can't get behind a lot of things I've just been doing, but I don't know. Not exactly sure what he was thinking. I know that she's got very strong beliefs, always. Maybe Coyote sees the good in her, but I mean, I did at one point, so.
I don't know. She's just, it's a problem waiting to happen. I mean, she protected Titanius for all that time for what he did, and, you know, protected that Ashley. I don't have to go into detail about what she did to me. It's just a matter of time, you know? I don't want to be around.
That's fair, and that's also definitely one of those, that's in the positive column for me leaving, honestly. I'm worried about my kid. And I always have to hope that what she's planning goes well so that I get a chance to see her at 18. I know that's one of the biggest things keep me wanting to stay in the world, I guess.
Well, I mean, if we're thinking about this, you did kind of brought that one on yourself.
Oh yeah, totally.
I mean, like, it's like life 101. You don't stick your dick in crazy, bro.
Well, you know, usually doesn't seem so crazy at the time, right? Rose-colored glasses and all that nonsense.
I mean, feel like I kind of fall into this category a tiny bit, but I won't say too much.
I mean, considering what you told me about your ex, considering, well, not even Aja, considering Ashley, which, by the way, I will reiterate, despite it being so old news, I had no idea 90% of the crazy messed up things Ashley did while we were together. So.
Yeah, no, she was the one that almost shot me to death, like, years ago.
He essentially said in front of a couple to the woman
Yeah, my
that
track record with
he enjoyed
my
like
type,
their
I guess,
time
is, not
together, like to the woman while the husband was right in front of
was
them.
not cooler for you to do.
And
I enjoyed our time together.
I tried to
Something
grill
like that.
Talia about
Like
it,
I
but she got a
enjoyed
little
you or something like that. Like
aggressive
that's fucking creepy.
over the whole Titanius thing. I don't get it, man. It's just above all else, even with Coyote, that woman was involved in some. With Granny, she had to be. People really bought it that she wasn't involved.
Oh, no. Titanius Aja is the one that he's talking about. Titanius Aja is married to Coyote, and he also hates Coyote.
I mean, it would be
why
likely.
he was talking about him
I mean,
earlier.
It's not gonna change at this point, I guess, you know? I don't know. I just... I mean, it could drive even me crazy thinking about it, you know, but if there's no proof, then not much you can do.
Between you and me, you know, kids stay fine and all, but I couldn't be bothered whatever happens to her, whatever she's doing.
No matter how it turns out, she certainly made her own bed, so... Obviously, I got too close to it all, so I just need to not. And this whole me leaving Knox County is probably a good thing for me, because I disagree with her very often still, and you know, who knows what she's done, who knows what she hasn't done. But we all know what she's capable of, so I just need a degree of separation and hope that my kid stays okay. Hi, Boo.
Hey, Clyde. Check out my new boots. Found them around.
Alright, boots.
Got
Boot with the
freaking
boots.
armor on them. They look like they got spurs. I love them.
Hold on one sec. There we go. Much better.
Oh, hell yeah. There we are. Well, dang. Look at that. There we are.
Laying on your flowers, Jake.
They're meant
Gonna
to
smush
be in
'em.
my bag.
Oh. But yeah, I don't know, man. At this point, just taking care of the people that are still here, right? I know that you said that Sunny was your last family, and that sucks. I'm sorry, but I mean, hey, you know, you got your husband now and all that, and
Yeah, I mean, once all this medical stuff is cleared up, and I'm probably shipping back to Atlanta, I don't think I'm coming back around here very often anyway, if at all.
that's fair.
It's probably better like that.
Yeah, I feel that myself.
I mean, hell, Dax. I'll always come down to visit y'all.
I know we haven't historically gotten along ourselves, but you do throw a great party, so maybe I'll stop by sometime.
Yeah, no, I still haven't really forgotten the, you know, threatening me with a machete.
Yeah. Yeah, I did do that. It wasn't a real threat.
You didn't really give any inclination otherwise.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, for what it's worth, it's not something I'd probably do anymore. Older and wiser, Clyde.
Anybody else see that?
Yeah.
I'll be right back really quick.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Boot.
How's it doing? How's it going?
Oh, it's alright. How are you?
Not bad. I've been feeling a bit better lately. A little bit.
Good, I'm
Just a
glad.
little. I got these fancy old boots I found. They got freaking armor on them. Real fancy, flashy.
You need
I
something.
see them
I
zombies
love
trying to
those.
attack me. I see them zombies trying to attack my legs after vaulting over them fences now. Ain't gonna do nothing.
Nothing
I'm
will bite
stomping
your
on them with
ankles.
these giant things. Ain't nobody getting to my ankles, never again. They look like they got spurs on them almost. Love these things.
Cowboy.
Hell yeah. Get a big old stomp going on them zombies.
By the way, Boot, I'm gonna be leaving for forever.
Forever?
Yep.
What in the heck? I mean, who am I gonna go out on random cowboy zombie hunting quests with now?
I know. Don't worry, I'll send you a postcard. Maybe you can take Vi out. You know, she's gonna need some enrichment. With me leaving.
Maybe. I mean, still got to figure out what happened to Dermot.
Yeah, I wish I could help out more with that, but I think Vi would be Vi's got a good, keen mind. Could probably help out.
Mine does. Oh, dang. Something happened
Yo,
or something while I was away?
I'm
Leaving forever.
COVID is just sapping
Yeah,
me
I
of
got
my
mad at Coyote
energy.
because
oh
I
my God.
was teetering on depression or whatever. And I really didn't care what happened to me, so I said a bunch of stuff that I really shouldn't have, and I almost died. So.
Were did they threaten you or something?
Oh yeah, I mean I got shot, so I'm pretty sure that's a threat.
Yeah, that's a pretty big threat.
Yep, and I was almost gonna get executed, and Battalion convinced Aja not to, and I'm just getting banned from Knox County for a while.
What in the... executed?
Yeah, I know, wild, right? I mean, with the stuff that I said, I was just kind of pulling it out of left field anyhow, and I mean, I wasn't like overtly thinking about it, but I was thinking about it now. I guess I was looking to get shot, looking to get put down. I haven't been good lately, but my head's a little clearer now after all this, so it's net gain, and I think it'll be good for me to get out of here. So.
I wish I could have been around out then. I ain't been doing well myself. Doing a bit better lately, but my brain's struggling.
Hey, you take care of you. I make enough trouble for me and everyone else. Anyhow, so.
Who knows? I mean, I ain't one to stay in one place forever. Maybe when my job here's done, I'll go find you.
Yeah.
Whenever that is. Oh my.
I will know how to find me, so.
There's so much left to do out here still.
Yeah, my laundry list has gotten significantly shorter. Mostly just saying goodbye to people like you that I have a mutual positive relationship with.
I'm gonna miss you here.
Yeah, don't make me cry, Boot.
I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
That is such a silly beanie.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Did we want to get moving on that then? I mean,
Yeah,
sooner rather than later.
sounds good to me.
Yeah, we don't want it to get too dark.
No, it's gonna be dark by the time we get there anyway, but...
Should I ask what it's about?
Probably not.
Alright. Not my business.
Hey, Boo, you stay good though, man. I'm glad I got to see you before I headed out.
You too. Take care of yourself out there.
Yeah, man. You too.
Alright,
Did we
which
know
car are we
what-
taking?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I mean,
I reckon.
I miss you.
I mean, honestly, this one's mine, and it works.
which one?
This one.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess this one
Feel free
works.
to send me a letter anytime you want.
I forgot I had all this shit.
I will. I'm gonna keep in
What the
touch with
fuck?
Violet,
Oh,
make sure
God.
everything's alright here. As if we need to protect Violet, Violet can protect herself, but he's still gonna make sure
Do
everyone's
you have
fine.
the key for it? I can still drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone keeping an eye out for her. Oh, you better believe I'm keeping the set.
It's yours forever.
Better believe it. You next should make sure to give the next critter you find hell for me, Boot.
I will.
Go down
All
to
of them.
Okay. Let me get the door.
I got it. Oh, God.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. It's
It's okay. Yo, what's going on, Insulated? How are you?
You know, I'm not gonna miss the cultists.
Playing some good
They
old-fashioned
haven't been
Zomboid.
around. Those
How about you?
zombies.
What you up to? Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. Man.
Got him. Shooting from a car is a heck of a lot harder.
Just got off a call with my friends. Maybe rethink who I'm friends with, but you know, hey, sometimes you
She's
need
trying a
that.
roller coaster.
Sorry that happened, though. I get it. That happened a couple times. Some worse than others. Some are like eye-opening and almost jaw
It's a real
dropping.
shame four-door sedans
It's
just
almost,
don't
like,
go as fast as
dumbfounding. You're like,
Mustangs.
bro, what the fuck was I thinking? And you're slapping yourself on the
Well, why
forehead.
didn't we take your car?
Because it's like right
It's
in
a-
front of you
it's a
the whole time
eight-seater.
sometimes. I'd say the worst
Happened
example
before,
for
too.
me was something that happened
I don't think it has one.
in my own Discord,
Oh,
not
I'm
Discord,
sorry, I never brought my
in my
truck.
own Twitch community.
Besides, I've seen you
also
drive the
still
a friend
Mustang.
from high
window.
school essentially was.
I've seen you
know,
drive the
first of
Mustang.
all,
I
a
do not want to
moderator.
be in there.
They were moderator, and
Oh,
they
wow,
said
thanks.
like a joking form of. You can't say a joking form. They said like
You like a bat out of hell look like a
the
little granny on a
N-word
Sunday
ending
morning.
with A, and then titty sprinkles. And first of all, I already had said to them many times because I knew who this person is. They were awful through high school.
Just
Will not say their name, but they were
Let me get
awful
their,
through high school
you know,
with being like
feels
that.
kind of shitty to say don't touch anything.
And then
but
they
it's not
dropped
just-
that in my chat, and as soon as that
it's
happened,
not
I
just
just
her
dropped him
grave.
for my life. I banned him on Twitch. I banned him off of my
Okay.
Instagram. I banned him off of everything social media wise, and I just dropped their number. I'm like, bro, you straight up pushed the boundary beyond what the boundary is. Like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna step over here, and then now you're 15,000 meters into the minefield.
Yahoo!
Oh, well, that was fun, I guess. I think my heart stopped.
But you're alive, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes.
Holy shit, this neighborhood
Yo,
is
Duval,
rough.
what's up, man? How are you?
You really thought,
Okay. I hate that the map
Let's
just
go
torques
of
the wheel when you
shit
open it.
handle.
you really think that the HOA would have kept this place better?
That's just funny as fuck. But yeah, it's... I don't know.
Keep going for a while, Dax. Follow the road to the end and make a right.
You know, there isn't
Wow.
even an HOA in Atlanta or anything. I mean, they have people running the residentials, but they
Yeah,
really don't
usually
care
you'd
what
want
you
your
do as long
friends
as
to
you
be
just
like,
keep
yeah, I love your
power
company,
consumption.
dude. Let's play some fucking
Uh,
video games.
understandable.
My Pookie Bear, you know, like a dude who's like
Yeah.
chill, or a friend who's chill.
Honestly, HOAs are probably
Someone
one of the
who can
better
joke
things
around.
to have died out in the zombie apocalypse.
But also someone who isn't like
Hey, Dax.
pushing your
I'm meaning to ask you.
boundaries.
Is there a CDC there?
Oh, yeah, that's the southern colony. There's 4 colonies, but that's in the south, I think. They do all the medical stuff.
Oh god, I am so tired. Sorry. For anybody who's like joining in,
Make a right. Or go north.
I'm low energy as fuck. I have COVID, so I'm just. I mean, the worst of it's
God,
done.
I
I
just
just
eaten
have it
something.
still, even though like I
Yeah.
feel no symptoms. I'm just genuinely tired, and I still have chills every once in a while.
I mean, when we get there, I
fuck
can
that
see if I
place.
can forage up some things.
Oh, Dr. Jekyll's place.
Let's not discuss that.
Alright, alright.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad my dad's.
I
feeling
just
better.
wanted to
That's more what I care about. I
check
don't really
on
give a
that,
fuck what happens
because,
to me. I mean, as fucked up
you know, I
as it
can't
is, I'm
ask
not
Frankie
saying that
because he's
for
not
any
here right
fucking
now,
reason other
and,
than I literally just don't care how long this takes.
somebody
because
from
I'm
them
literally
reached
on
out to
holiday
me.
break and listen,
Yeah,
if I
that,
was sick, I'd be doing. Or if I wasn't
Oh,
sick, I'd
is
be
it
doing the
he-
same shit that I'm doing right now.
That,
Staying at home, doing fucking
Anthony
nothing.
guy.
So nothing's
Sonny knew
changed.
him.
Nothing would change.
Yeah, Anthony,
Guess
I
you-
know him.
Said something
Nothing would
about he's got a
change. Like I don't give a fuck
brother
what happens
working
to me
there,
right now. I
that
don't
he
care if I
found
get
his
better.
brother
I
working
don't
there.
care
I don't know.
if I'm immediately like
Well, I don't
He's
know
come
how
out
they
a
found
lot
out
more
about
often
like
recently.
throwing up in 5 minutes. Like I don't
yeah,
care.
I don't know how they found out about it, but
Because I can't
they
control
found
it.
out about my research.
I can't say hey, COVID. Get out
No,
of my
that's not
body.
shady at all.
I can't
Government
do that.
man.
Just follow the road, take the first
I
left you
can't.
see.
Do
No,
that.
I know where it is from here.
I can't do that, Jenny. I can't do that. But just to give a rundown, I stream every Thursday. I used to stream like 5 times a week, or yeah, 5 times a week, or 5 days out of the week essentially. Oh, this shit is still messed up thing. Hell, I used to do like
Left
7
a
times
key
out
in
of,
the
like,
ignition,
week.
Jake. You might
Every
want to
single-
take it out.
like every single day.
Nice place.
Dax, why don't you say if you're like, I'll show him where it is.
I got it.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Is this like your old family house or something?
It's where her and her kid used to be.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go around just so I can read the gravestones here out of character.
Yeah, there's a lot going on right now. Dude, it's crazy how much this server has had an effect on my I'd say like the way I build a character. For those, I mean, it's obviously there's people who are gonna be new, left and right. And how people who have followed for a long time probably don't even know this about me if they're just popping in.
You guys picked a good
Going
spot,
to
I
an
guess.
acting school, and I'm learning a lot of very helpful
Oh,
things.
Dax picked it.
And this has been a
Where she
tool,
belongs, you know.
tool in itself, right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Zomboid helps me out a lot, even
Agreed.
though I kind of tune out from it and just start talking with chat because I love interacting with y'all. It's always fun, and I miss doing it on a grander scale, like playing DVD and shit like that. But DVD just isn't fun anymore. It's not a fun game.
I like the sunflowers.
The developers kind of don't give a shit.
I took them from the old bar.
I don't like do this kind of thing ever.
Well, I'll be with you along the rest of the
Do
ride.
leave
Hey, I
for
appreciate
whatnot,
that.
I guess. A little more awkward too. That thought I was gonna be by myself and just could ramble.
It's been an
Not
interesting ride on Twitch.
too awkward, but
I mean,
whatever.
honestly, I don't really know
And-
where it's gonna go from here because I've been very laid
Hi,
back
Sonny.
about it.
Oh,
Wait, yeah, I don't want to talk over this.
if you're listening, I'm gonna be leaving, and probably for good. And just wanted to take my last chance to say goodbye. I've always had a bit of a death wish, but ever since what happened with you, I just haven't. Had zero will to live, which was really why I got kicked out of the county in the first place, but got some new sort of clarity, and I hope that wherever I go that I can be a little more decent than I have been. I want to thank you for being one of the first people that actually believed in me here in Knox County. Believed that I could be something better. I'm sorry for all the times I screwed up. You gave me more chances than anyone ever should. But, yeah. You kept letting me come back. You kept being my friend until, well, what happened. And what you said to me, I'll never forget it, and I don't know if I'll ever be okay from it. pretty messed up, but I did some pretty messed up things too, and you deserve better than this world. You deserve better than all the messed up things that happened to you. You deserve to be happy with your family that I didn't even get to meet. I know I never ceased to do screwed up things, but I hope you know that I was trying to be better. Even when I was screwing up our friendship, I was trying to be better. I thought I was doing the right thing with Gregorio. You gave me a second chance, and I wanted to give him one too. And nobody believed in him. I wanted to be that, and I'm sorry that it strained our... Sorry that it added another nail to the coffin. Didn't want that. I wanted to come see you too. I just didn't know how to. I'm not good at trying to work things out with people. I'm not used to even caring, but I really did care about you. And, I don't know. I really wish things could have been different. I'm sorry. I really am. You're out there somewhere. I hope that you can forgive me. I'm gonna try to be better. Better like whatever you saw on me.
Every stream I watch, I get more and more
I'm
impatient.
gonna try.
Anyways, what's some of the history of your group and sort of broad explanation? During, I don't really know if I want to
Not
talk
really sure
during
what
this. I'll
else to
type
say.
it out.
Bye, Sonny. If I ever get a chance to come back to Knox County, I'll try to visit you. I don't know if that'll ever happen. Who knows? Maybe I'll see him. See you on the other side. Sooner than I imagine. I try to stick around here, though. For my kid. I think that's all there is for me to say. Nobody else want to say anything?
I don't think that'd be a good idea right now.
I've had a lot of thoughts that I could really say, but I feel like I'd be kind of running around in circles. A lot of circles I really don't want to explore. Okay, so since we're kind of not in that monologuing, because I don't think I could do a Sunny monologue right now, I think I'd actually cry. I'm gonna tell from my character's perspective. My character came back to Knox County in a strange time period because the first day he came back, he got shot in the face, and it was really rough. He had found new friends and old friends and people that he knew. He found Granny and Dax, who is still here. This person has been his friend since essentially high school, and I don't really know how to really say it, but these two, for me, I see these two as like brothers. They're like essentially brothers. Like, he was really close with him through family association, and
Guess that's a no from you too, Talia.
I've got nothing to add.
All right.
Hey, I mean, I just think it's good to. I think it's good to sit here. Sometimes just thinking is all you need, and just talk as it goes. You don't need to prompt it.
Okay.
There's some things that, you know, I definitely do want to say, but it's kind of trapped.
Oh, if we're gonna be here for a bit, I'm gonna go make a fire.
Okay. But yeah, all that family stuff. I don't want to get too far into it, but
I haven't checked on the house in a while.
they know each other. I'll present it like this. So since he got back around, he would have gotten back to Knox County around 2005-ish. There are about 4 main groups around in that time period, and I'll add in one more as the side. Actually, you know what? The 5th one is the starting faction for people who needed help when it began, and that was Granny's faction. And this is the faction that Jake found, and he also assisted her and all that. He even expanded her base and all this, and it was really cool. So there was Granny's faction, who sold guns, traded with people, all that. The Curators, they were another faction. They were led by a Russian general guy who was like kind of retired. And then the Mercs, ran by Clyde Thompson, right here. He was the head of that faction. Still is, but now he's being forced to leave, and that's what's happening here. He's saying goodbye to this person, Sonny. The House, who are depending on which section of, or which sect of the House you're talking about, it depends on how they operate, which, like, branch you're talking about. But the house that was there present in Knox County at the time was Thomas N's house, and that was all about social deception and destroying social, like, the social structures of groups and, like, dismantling them from within, essentially. So they were they were bad. And then there was Titanius and his palace. Besides that, I can't really think. I mean, there were also the I can't think of their name. Fuck. The Red Hawks? Am I thinking of the right name? I think I am. I hope I am. I think that is the name of that. But God, there were so many things that fucking happened, but essentially the house ended up falling as a result of first of all, the leader of the house getting captured due to one of the characters. I mean, well, one of the characters got, like, caught by one of the people working for Titanius's compound and was like, hey, yo, where the fuck is this guy? And he's like, I don't fucking know. And he's got his ass kicked, like, chokeslammed through the table, fucking thrown around like he's a fucking, like, ragdoll and shit. And it was actually really funny to play and roleplay that. That was my character. I was the one getting thrown around. But I I think after he ended up getting saved, she ended up finding the leader of the house and then got him killed, and then the house essentially disassembled from there.
That should last for a bit.
At least that part, because the guy who got his ass beat left and all that shit. It's just hard. It's really hard to give a broad explanation for everything that happened in this fucking place. I'm not gonna lie. There's like actually 5+ years of history, and like so many conversations that's happened. Like it's literally like how you learn about this place is like asking questions. Like right now, it's like what are these graves? Who's this? Who's this grave? Who's this? Who's this? You know, like this is Sunny Chan. Best friend to a lot of people. I would say mostly to Dax, obviously, and then association from there. I mean, I really wouldn't know, but I would say Jake and Sunny were like good friends and hopefully best friends in a way, because I mean, they both had really insane shared trauma. Like it's bad. It's really fucking bad. I mean, she got beaten so many times by Thomas N. So many times she had her legs broken by the house. She was guilt tripped by them. She was like so many things, maimed, scarred by them. Jake had his mom killed by the house. There's a lot of story stuff. It's crazy, but these two were really good friends. Also, when she jumped to, sorry, trigger warning, when she jumps to kill herself, Jake went to grab and save her, and he fell because he missed and fell with her. Ended up hitting one of the balconies, shattered the right side of his ribs. So when you see him doing this, that had a reason for it. There was a reason for it. But she didn't land on a balcony. She like fell 4 stories. Jake fell 2, landed on a balcony, ribs first, and then fell onto the floor. But she just took 4 floors down straight and landed. So, Jake has even like worse connection to this because he landed next to her. Like, he landed next to her, and I'm like, I've got a movie creating director's mindset. When I think this shit, how I would shoot it, he would have, the camera would have began watching him try to grab Sonny's jacket, and then he would have slipped and started to fall. Yeah, I'm fine. And then the camera would have cut to like the look from below Jake as he's falling, and then kind of follow him as he hits into the side and really focus on him landing on his ribs, and then have the camera rotate around with him as he's like kind of falling off sideways. Nah, man, you're good.
Cool.
I'd get you, man. There's a lot of things I want to say to Sunny too. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more things to say too, you know.
Yeah. I mean, hey, like, for me it was now or never, right? Like, you can always come back here.
Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. It's kind of fucking weird to say that it's a part of me that is gonna miss having you around. Yeah, I'm definitely talking to you, Clyde, because for fuck's sake, like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's something I didn't expect you to say.
Trust me, I've had my fair share of people who have done the absolute worst to me, and then, like, I didn't even know them, and they left my life, i.e. that guy who shot me in the face. all that garbage, or like the cultists who came around and stabbed me, or Dr. Jackal who stabbed me multiple times and forced me to kill him.
Right.
But the more I think about it, a lot of the shit that I went through with you really pissing me off with the most petty things. If I just didn't worry about what you were doing and what you were saying and how I was gonna deal with it later, I really feel like I could have done some other things with my life. During that time, at least, because I'm only doing what I'm doing now because my ass was in a 9-month coma. I woke up with a rejuvenated lifestyle of, oh shit, I'm awake. Oh my god, how long was I out? And then I found out you had a baby with Daja.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, right?
I got knocked out. You two weren't a thing. And then I wake the fuck up and you're just, yeah.
Yep, Daddy Clyde. It's a surprise for me too, trust me.
You know what? I would say that this is probably the best case scenario for you. And I'm only saying this because, you know, I've talked with my dad a little bit, and he's told me a little bit. Maybe some time is all you need. And then once, you know, what was the agreement? You're gone forever for a certain amount of time? Or you're gone forever?
I'm gone until Daja picks up and leaves Knox County. And who knows how long.
Are you planning on staying here until the surgery, or?
Considering the last time I stayed years.
And I'm taking the opportunity to probably just, you know, go on a little road trip, you know. Really find me.
Just a genuine thing from me. Do not get yourself killed.
David running around every once in a while.
I didn't expect you to say that either.
And I mean that, motherfucker, because, dude.
We have rooms too, and I'm also closer to Herschel.
I don't do anything for no reason. So, let me describe to you that day, that bandit raid, when I jumped down, when I watched you get your ass beat by like 3 people with clubs and like a 1 dude with the baseball bat.
The only other person I can talk to
I think it was like golf clubs or whatever the fuck, I have no idea, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I jumped down to help. I was scared as fuck when I jumped down because I knew I was not safe, and I was also under gunfire, and I had you knew, especially you would have known about that history with the fucking gunfire to the head. That shit took me out, and I wore that fucking stupid blue helmet. And you called me Quinn when I told you my name was Jake Harley. You called me Quinn. I do whatever I do for a reason. And when I see something in someone, I act.
Either way, I do plan on giving half of my research.
I didn't really realize it then. I just said that I wanted to save someone. And yeah, I did. But also, yeah, you were keeping other people safe. and I didn't want other people to lose their loved one. And that's what I told myself for a very long time when I hated you, is that sometimes I wish I'd let you die. But then I pulled it back and realized that, you know what, no. I'm not gonna stoop to that level, because it's not right, first of all. I would never wish that upon someone to just die. I put myself in that position because I could see you dealing with something and still just trying your absolute hardest to be okay-ish. While I do think you could have done a little bit better or asked for help, you're still here today. But this is why I ask you to just listen to me once, and when I say this, try not to get yourself killed. And for fucking once, for once, just know that it's okay to be wrong. At least once. Because not every single interaction that I've had has left me in, oh, yeah, that was the right thing to say. You know, I didn't really think I'd ever be cold to, like, my dad, but when I kept from him that I got bit. Yeah, I did. I got bit. He wasn't really happy. He said it was stupid. Like, it was stupid that I kept it from him. And I felt like I pulled a stupid kid move, like, well, you kept stupid shit from me too all the time, Dad, or some shit like that. I'm like, I had to have been drunk and high, I must have been crossfaded, but not an excuse. It's still fucked up. And kind of childish. You know? Like, it's okay to self-analyze, you know?
I need to talk to her before I make any decision. I want to talk to her.
It's a good idea.
Thanks, Jake.
And dude,
I appreciate you.
Pushing everyone away.
if you ever need a hug,
I need to make her realize that.
now's the chance.
Push her away, fine. I'll go to Atlanta. Take
The main point, by the way, was me saying, you know, jumping down. Dude, I genuinely see something in you, bro. I do think that you're
I could literally
You're
go to any
capable.
college with the skills that I have. Fill any position.
I just
I made one of us at the time.
I feel like I was one of the people who, despite all the crap
I don't know, man. It's just
we thought that
she's
you
different.
you had that potential to
Killed a man who wanted revenge for his family.
be that pinnacle. And maybe time will do that. And I believe it.
I just think it's a time bomb waiting to go off.
You know where you should go? You should go to fucking Niagara Falls.
Oh, that'd be rad.
I really hope
Be freaking cool.
Oh, maybe I could ride a barrel down the waterfall.
turn it into something that's
I don't know about that.
I mean, people used to do that. And people survived doing that, I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure?
Well,
It's
I don't know if I
it's
survived or
getting
not, but
dark. I'm gonna move over here for a little bit. It's freaking dark as hell over there.
Yep. Thanks, Jake. Yeah, first of all, I probably never said it, but it was pretty badass how you jumped down there and tried to help save me.
Don't mind.
You didn't have to. And I don't know. Did I ever tell you about Red?
I don't know.
Well, I'm not a very, what's the word, I don't tell a lot of people. I've been trying to be more open about things, you know, like you say, I've been trying to be better, despite how I screw things up still. And Knox County is the first place where I've actually, even if I still screw up, but first time I've actually actively tried to be better, you know? My first colony after the outbreak, it was a place up in the mountains, just close by them, anyhow. It was a real good community, a lot of really good people there. I got to continue my work of, I got to teach, you know, kids how to do shop and, you know, valuable things like woodworking and metalworking so that, you know, they can keep surviving. But I was not a fighter. I was a shop teacher. I managed to find a community that was safe. There's this girl. She was a part of the, she's a part of the defense team. Her name was Red, and she was a badass sniper. She can bullseye a tin can from 3 football fields away.
Damn.
And, yeah, she was awesome. And they didn't call her Red because of her hair. But,
Was her hair
she...
red?
It was, yeah. So it was kind of a double entendre thing, really, but, you know. She also was really good with a gun. We had these cultists that always, tried to attack us, these, I don't know, Meta Knight types or something. They believed that technology was the downfall of man, and that we doomed ourselves with computers and phones and cars and planes and blah, 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 blah. And they set up in the mountains to kind of be, I don't know, cultist monks or something, but they hated us for no good reason. They always tried to attack our place. So it would be very often that the guards would have to defend the walls or go out on reconnaissance missions to make sure that these cultists, weren't trying to screw with any of our people or the local trade routes or anything. I eventually worked my way onto the defense team and, well, obviously to be closer to her, and the first good thing in my life, especially after the apocalypse happened, where she actually, you know, liked me too, and it was good. Things were really good. It was the best. Even with the apocalypse, it was the happiest time of my life. One day, our team went out into the mountains, and they never came back. We begged our captain to send people out, but he said we couldn't spare the resources. I decided to break a few rules, and I went out myself. Went into the mountains, and I found this old cabin that the cultists were using, and she and her team were strung up outside, cut open, entrails spilled out. It was world-shattering. It was awful. I just No pun intended, but I saw red, and seeing her like that, desecrated. I went into that cabin not thinking I was gonna come out, and I somehow killed every last one of them in there. Took a beating of a lifetime, almost bled out, but managed to kill them before they could kill me. And so I decided that I'd leave that colony, and that's when I decided to be a merc. And I just resolved to not really care about anything, and, you know, either way I am. If I don't care about anything anymore, then I can't get hurt or whatever. You don't have to be better if you don't care. So I've basically just been spending my entire life running from that. And never really getting away from it. Never knowing how to get away from it. And at this point, I don't think I ever will be able to get away from it. Now with Sonny's death. Yeah, screwed me up royally. Like, felt like no matter how much better I became, and Sonny said that I wasn't really her friend, and then she just opted out, I felt like I backslid so hard, so fast, and I just couldn't see any reason for living anymore. Which is why I got in that fight with Coyote and Aja in front of your place. So it wasn't too surprising to me that Aja would try to take me out even if I survived the initial encounter. But the fact that I knew that I could either run, try to run at least, or face the music. I don't know, it was the first moment of clarity that I've had in a really long time. And it wasn't like the death wish thing, but like I felt at peace for once. Weirdly enough. I don't know, man. I didn't expect Talia to save my skin, but she did. So now I guess I have a chance to stick around and hopefully survive until my kid turns 18. So yeah, that's all to say. That's why I'm so screwed up and am the way I am, and you know, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to process even imagining walking and seeing that I was going to cut you off and say like, yeah man, I'd go up and save them too, and then you tell me what happened, and I was like, fuck, I need to rethink what I'm gonna say. Yeah, I don't even know. I can understand the mind shift, or the mindset shift.
Yeah. They dehumanized her and her entire team, and the leaders of my colony didn't even try to do anything about it. I just felt like I had nothing left. I felt like a shell or whatnot. I was pretty lucky that I was actually pretty good at merc work, I guess. I had to change my name a few times, but I was always able to, no matter what, when I got into a situation and got in over my head, I was able to move locations, keep going east, and pick up a new name. So it's gonna be interesting going back west.
You're gonna come
Maybe
back.
I will go up to Niagara Falls. Oh, maybe, I don't know. I mean, Clyde's stuck for so long now.
If you do, at least go fucking shopping in one of the goddamn supermarkets and find some, hello, my name is, and like when you come back, just have that new name on your damn chest, if it is, so I can,
Yeah.
oh, hey, Clyde, and then look, when you come back, look on your little, name tag and be like, oh, hey, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff. That sounds good, Jeff.
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
Yes, Papa?
Shit.
I know, they're over here.
Honestly, I really have no reason to change my name anymore. As long as I don't screw things up anywhere else too bad. The only reason I did in the first place.
Yeah, that's why I said just...
Yeah.
Also, you can tone yourself down a little bit.
Clyde, did you grow a beard?
A little bit. It's to denote character progression. Whatever that means.
Out of character, I was about to break the fourth wall in the funniest way possible and then just like not even acknowledge it. That's another fucking joke I can make.
Anyways, thanks, Jake. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude.
So, anywhere else you planning on going, Clyde?
I can't fucking see shit.
Jake
At least while
suggested
you're
I...
still in the county.
Oh, I don't know. It's a very short list of people to say goodbye to, considering me. I guess I just kind of wanted to see my old house one last time and say bye to Vi and MJ and skedaddle, I guess.
Yeah. I think Aja wanted to see you before you left too.
Really? Do you want to reinforce the ground rules, or?
You'd have to ask her. I haven't exactly been around.
Hmm.
Dad's needed my help.
Can't imagine it'll be anything pleasant in that conversation. He really wants to talk before I go. I'll just nod and listen and be in my way. But yeah, this was definitely the thing that I wanted to do before I left, so thank you, Daxter, for letting me do that.
Well, no point in not doing it, I guess.
Yeah. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry for pulling machete on you that one time.
Yeah, no, that was just a dick move. I really don't know if I can forgive that.
That's fair.
You know, I'm probably gonna sound, you know, I'm really crazy, I guess. I don't know how to put it. I haven't even told the people back home, but, and I don't remember a lot about being up in that place, but I started, you know, talking to Sunny, and not like, you know, I guess anybody can talk to Sunny, but I've been like talking to Sunny, like seeing, I don't know, it sounds fucking crazy, man. Never mind.
Look, I was arguing about werewolves with Jake earlier. We're living in a zombie apocalypse. There's that weird, what was his face? Elat guy? I mean, anything can be possible.
It's just I don't think it's healthy is all, you know. Started seeing things, and then it was seeing her, and then talking, and it still happens sometimes. It's not always good either.
Does it happen in dreams or when you're awake?
I mean, a little bit of A and B.
I mean, I've definitely had like A in my dreams, but it's nothing. I mean, there was one that was super short, but I got to talk with her a little bit. The whole time I was kind of just like saying sorry. I think I know why I was. I'm so tired. Ugh.
energy levels being at 0 is just not good, ever.
I don't know, I'm just hoping goes away, I guess. They can't really do anything about it. Just hoping I'm not going crazy or that fucking lady didn't knock something too hard. I don't know. I don't remember a lot from that place, but I remember Sunny.
It's probably for the best that you don't remember much from the place. I don't mean don't remember Sunny.
I heard it's kind of, I mean, hypothetically, it could be like a defense mechanism thing, right? To get through the ridiculous amount of pain that you went through.
I don't know. It still happens sometimes, and it's freaky, and I just don't tell anybody because you know it's one of those things that people look at you weird and.
Does she say anything spooky?
Clyde.
I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna touch that one.
Fine. I mean, like, did she just have a conversation, or does she, like... What'd she say?
I mean, it's either supportive stuff, trying to help. I don't know, sometimes it's been not so good. Blame for not being there, you know?
You said it yourself. Sunny wanted you to leave. This wasn't your fault, Dax.
I don't know one way or the other what's going on with seeing Sunny, but Talia's right about that, at least.
I mean, I said it in the house. I had this whole conversation with her like weeks before she died. It was just trying to get her to leave, and she wouldn't. And I don't know, she wouldn't budge. I don't know why I couldn't convince her.
You tried. That's all you could have done. Sunny was protective. And she was also stubborn.
Very stubborn. Yeah, you did what you could. I mean, it's hard to change Sunny's mind about anything when she's set her mind on it already.
I know, I guess it hurts, and hindsight's 20/20. That I don't know, the thing she said, and then this, knowing she probably... It's probably what she wanted the whole time, and I didn't see it.
None of us did.
Maybe, but I don't. The difference between didn't see it and should have seen it.
Is nothing. This is not your fault, Dax. This is not your fault. None of this is. You know, if you want to play the woulda, shoulda, coulda game, I should never have left that night. I should have stayed there. Maybe if I'd had a quicker enough response time, maybe I could have stopped her. Maybe if I'd stayed on that roof, I could have stopped her from jumping. Don't go down that path. Don't think about it. That's all I can say. Because you will wind up in a deep, deep rabbit hole of depression that just, you cannot climb your way out of. I wish I could have done more. I genuinely wish I could have done more. But I realized that I couldn't have. And you need to realize that too. You did everything you could to help her. You tried to persuade her to leave. You talked to her. Hell, you even talked to her about your son that you were thinking about adopting. You were her friend. You were always there for her. Don't blame this, or don't blame yourself for this, Dax. Please don't. And I know she'd tell you the same.
It's a funny thought. This song, it's a cover I made of my favorite song, and it's made in my tears. Just sobbing.
we probably should head back at some point.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody else handle driving back?
Yeah, I can do it. Unless you want to, Jake. Oops, I forgot my hat. Hold on.
Alright, I don't think I can. I'm actually so tired.
Yeah, no. I'm just not gonna say a dang thing about that.
Jake Harley is going to die of old age, comfortably in his trading post mansion. I mean, the dude literally has his fucking place built up to live, bro. He does. He really does. Baseball player for his whole life, though. I know I had a conversation with Miami Overlord, one of my friends and also moderators. He was actually a VIP first when he was watching me play.
Sorry,
Mass
my
Effect.
controls are locking up slightly.
That's whatever. But then he became a mod during the ending of Mass Effect 3, and I just kept him as a mod because he's just probably one of the best people I've ever freaking met in my life. Straight up. Like, it was by pure chance. Like, it was by pure chance and probability. It could have happened, could have not, but it did. So, everything happens for a reason. That's always what I've thought. We're hoping to do a lot of things, one of them being WrestleMania. Forgetting the point I was trying to make, I'm not gonna lie. Like, originally. Because I know we were talking about, like, character development. About, like, you know...
Could someone get the gate? Thanks, Jake.
Like, you know, dying in his mansion. From old age. Eh.
Keys in the ignition for you, Jake.
Alright.
I should have grabbed something to eat and, I don't know, lay down or something.
I was
Alright,
also
I'll
probably
probably
gonna
hang
go,
out with you.
Lay down.
Okay.
Please.
I'll
Let Clyde cause more trouble.
I'll try not to. Are you okay, Jake?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just tired.
Go get some rest. I'll hold down the fort here.
Yeah. Alright, thank you. Boom. That is that, y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here. You are wonderful. Look at our little posts. Got stuff still. And I wish I could expand more, but we don't have much space. I don't have much motivation to build. Which is always a problem. Alrighty, y'all. Leave Jacob here with his bong and his weed, as he always is. I'll see you next week, or possibly on Sunday with some lunacy. Because we gotta finish that up. Besides that, let me go ahead and start finding someone to raid. Hey, Insulated, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so gosh darn much. It's fun to meet new people and talk with them. It's always coolio. Billiam, Bill over Bill signing out. Good night. Good night to you as well, Bill. I appreciate you. Leaving a link for the Discord right here in the chat. In the chat. There you go. Then we got the socials. If you want to drop any follows / subscriptions on those, you're more than welcome to. So there's Twitter, and then there's YouTube, and then TikTok, and then there is one more thing. If y'all like premium goddamn beef jerky, my boy Sinister Seneca's got your back. He's a good friend of mine, and he's like a brother to me. So we're gonna link right there. SinisterJerky.com/shop and use code LAUGH for 10% off on all of your beef jerky needs, my good friends. LAFF at checkout. My 3 favorites on that list of 6 are the OG, the Mango Habanero, and the Cracked Pepper. But the other 3, the Carne Asada, Sriracha Smoke, and the Pickle, they're good too, and all 6 make up a great beef jerky, so go there. Once again, use code LAUGH for 10% off on all of your beef jerky needs, my good friends. I appreciate you so much. We're going to raid Varakti, most likely, because he is playing Project Zomboid, and he is playing the character Clyde Thompson, who is leaving the county. And it'd be cool to get him his goodbyes. So let's go ahead and do this. I'll do a different outro theme here. You know, let's do these. Alrighty, y'all. I will see y'all next Thursday or possibly this next Sunday with some good old fashioned bada bing, bada boom, Luna Sid. If not though, definitely Thursday. Bye bye, y'all.
Catching flies in his mouth, tasting